you have travels to been to exhibit your artworks, but was the reason you migrated because of art as well?
Well, in a way, it is one of the reasons why we moved here is for practical reasons.
Yeah.
While of course we have a big family, so I think that's one of the primary concern.
Yeah.
Another reason is of course artistics, because in the end, it's just become an extension of what we do, which is our artistic work.
Yeah.
So the move basically is some kind of an art project. Being an artist in the Philippines is not really easy because of economically it's not practical.
Yeah.
But of course, if you pursue your goals or your passion, I think it's basically what it's all about.
Yeah.
In a way, it's hard. You're doing what you do best.
There are a lot of things in terms of support. Sometimes it doesn't have any impact. It can be just very personal. So how you feel about it, how you're reading it.
And for your project in flight, why is it that you have chosen a plane in particular?
Well, basically, if you talk about migration, it's all about moving from point A to point B, and by doing so, airplane I think is the icon. That's the first thing that comes into your mind.
Yeah.
Not only that, airplanes is also not only a way of traveling, but it also becomes a symbol of violence.
Yeah.
So by working with that particular image or that particular objects, doing it with children in a way, you neutralize the very image of the airplanes, which is of course most of us. If we think about airplanes, it's all about excitement of traveling, but it's also about fear. This project actually started 3 years ago, so it's been an ongoing project with the Children's Art Center at the Brisbane Art Gallery, geared towards the children, but actually specifically for migrant children, because it's in a way making them reflect or look back into probably their roots. So by giving them the idea of creating something that talks about migration, talks about place, basically it's just a translation of our everyday life. And if we have young children, it's just natural for us to start making use of materials that we usually work with our kids ourselves.
We started the project 3 years ago for the Children's Art Center, and it has been envisioned as really as a big, huge installation. So from the children coming through the gallery, consider that everyone is a migrant. They're invited to create something that flies.
So here's a question for you. The artists used recycled material to reflect their own experience. What materials would you have used to reflect an experience of yours?